Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.
Hello everybody, this is Paul Neeson for the Raw Life Health Show, and we are so excited because we are back where it all started in New York City. And I am at Caravan of Dreams. We're about to go inside. I'm taking my wife and baby there. I used to be the raw chef at Caravan of Dreams over 15 years ago, maybe about 10 years ago. But we're going to show you some of the food they have on the menu and some of the things they have there. And we're going to talk about being a raw food chef in New York City and all that good stuff. So welcome to the Raw Life Health Show. This is Paul Neeson at Caravan of Dreams in New York City. Here we are at Caravan of Dreams in New York City. It's a raw food restaurant. It's actually a vegetarian restaurant, and it's been around for quite a long time. I was a raw food chef here about 10 years ago or so, and I remember I walked into here and I was looking for a raw food chef position, and it was a vegetarian restaurant. And I spoke to the owner, his name was Angel, about getting raw food added to the menu. And he tested me out, and he loved my food, and then we added raw food to the menu, and it became a vegetarian / raw food restaurant. And now there's a tremendous amount of raw food recipes on the menu, thanks to yours truly. But I left here a long time ago, and after this I went to a raw food. It was actually just a building which we made a raw food restaurant out of. It was the world's biggest raw food restaurant called the Fourth Dimension. That's no longer open, but Caravan of Dreams is still thriving and known as one of the world's best raw food restaurants in the world. And what I really like about Caravan of Dreams is they have a great selection on their menu, not just 2 or 3 items, but a wonderful selection. And their raw recipes aren't just nuts and seeds. It's a lot of greens in their recipes, and it's very important. There's a lot of raw food recipes out there are just nuts and seeds, and way too many. And this is why Caravan of Dreams is the best raw food restaurant out there. I mean, look at all these dishes. It's all salad. And I mean, this is a sandwich. It's a salad greens with a homemade dressing. Another sandwich, open sandwich, which is a salad. Look, a whole avocado in a salad. What restaurant gives you a whole avocado in a salad? And then we got our hummus platter on top of a bunch of salad greens with the crackers. Wonderful. So 405 East 6th Street in New York City. Check it out, Caravan of Dreams. So they have a great selection here, and a lot of people always ask me, they say, how do we make these foods at home, or is it necessary to make food like this at home to be on a raw food diet? And absolutely not. With wonderful places like this, and they're all over the world, from Minnesota to Texas and New York to California, there's raw food restaurants everywhere, but you don't even need a raw food restaurant near you or make the food like this. Is gourmet food. It's for special occasions. It will break the budget if you try to eat like this on a regular basis. But at home, you get a raw food recipe book, make the simple recipes. That's what's going to help everyone. It's just simple recipes. Then for those special occasions when you have more time, you can make the raw food gourmet recipes and so on. It's not actually healthy to eat all of those recipes on a regular basis anyway. But just eating food that has a lot of greens in it. People always ask me, well, what's an average day like, or what should we be doing? First of all, you need to follow the daylight diet. That means do not eat during the nighttime. But during the daytime, we can get up and, let's say in the morning after you've woken up with the sunrise, and let's say 2 hours later, if you want to have like an almond milk or something, and you can throw a whole bunch of different things in the almond milk. If you want it to be a smoothie, put greens in there and fruit, and now it's a smoothie. But having like a blended meal first thing in the morning, or even a juice, is wonderful. And then at lunch, that's when we should be eating our biggest meal. And if you're eating raw food recipes, that would be the time to do it. Or if you're eating cooked food, you would do it at lunchtime or in the middle of the day. That's if you're eating 3 times a day, then early evening before the sun comes down, around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. You want to have something like, very light. Your lightest day should be your 3rd meal of the day, or your 2nd meal of the day if you're only eating twice a day. And that could be like a raw soup, a blended salad, or even just a juice. If you're eating twice a day, you'll want your bigger meal to be first and your 2nd meal to be much lighter. And it just keeps it simple. And as long as you're eating good quality food, you should be getting all the nutrients you need, and it's wonderful, and that's the way to do it. That's what I do, and I recommend everyone else do, and I've helped a lot of people with that, transfer to a healthy diet like that. Remember, you do not need to be 100% raw, and even if you choose to be 100% raw, you don't need to be 100% raw gourmet. You don't have to come to all these raw food recipes all the time, because that's not really good food combining. and usually the recipes are not the ideal food, not as good as getting some, fresh food from a farmer's market and just eating it as is. That's not always exciting. That's why you would want these raw food gourmet recipes and wonderful places like Caravan of Dreams and all the other wonderful raw food restaurants around the world. But my question to you, everyone here today, is do you like raw food recipes, and what is your favorite raw food recipe? Just post it down here under this video, your favorite raw food recipe. Why not even share it with us? Your favorite raw food recipe, share the recipe with everyone else. And we look forward to hearing that. My favorite recipe is probably almond milk that I make every morning, which is almonds, and I make a regular almond milk. You hear that siren, that means we're in New York City. They followed us here. But my favorite recipe is almond milk. I put hemp seeds in it. I sweeten it with stevia, and then I put some other things like hemp seeds and maca in there. I give it any flavor I want. Sometimes I might have vanilla, sometimes I might have carrot power. So that's just the base. So, what's your favorite recipe? Leave it right down here. We look forward to hearing that. Thank you very much. In New York City at Caravan of Dreams, this is Paul Neeson saying, have a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.
I used to actually work here at Caravan of Dreams. I was a raw food chef over 10 years ago. Put raw food on the menu, and it's changed a little in the way it looks, but it's still the same place, same great food. And I am so pleased this time to be bringing with me to New York and Caravan of Dreams my two special women in my life. There's my wife, and there's little Noah. Say hello, Noah. Yeah. Say hello. Noah's not going to be eating at Caravan of Dreams, but Andrea is. Noah's going to be eating from Andrea. He's on a raw milk diet. Right, Noah? Hello, Noah. Hi. Give us a smile. Give us a smile. There's Andrea. Give us a smile. And here we go again, Caravan of Dreams.
This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.